Hi everybody, welcome to my class. Today we are going to learn about the transformation of the sentences. Actually, in my previous class, I have explained about the simple, compound and complex. I have explained the rules of simple, compound, complex. And now today we are going to transform the sentences. How to transform simple into compound and complex. Let us see the transformation of the sentences from simple to compound or complex. Okay. Then actually there are 10 rules. Okay. 10 types of transformation. So today let us learn the 3 types of transformations. The first one is, this is a simple sentence. Okay. Seeing the thief, the woman started shouting. So here, seeing the thief, what is it? It is a phrase. Actually, the woman started shouting. This is main clause. This is main clause. All of you know that simple sentence has one main clause and one phrase. Or otherwise, sometimes simple sentence means it has only one verb. There is no other verb. It may be other. Don't think that the other thing is, this is not a verb. It may be gerund or it may be present participle. Okay. So it is not, or otherwise it may be to infinitive. But simple sentence has only one verb. That's all. You keep that in your mind. Simple sentence has only one verb. So here, seeing the thief, the woman started shouting. As all of you know that simple sentence has one main clause and one phrase. All of you know that what is clause? Clause means group of words with a subject and verb. Okay. Now phrase. Phrase means group of words without a verb. Okay, group of words without a verb, that is a phrase. Okay, now next is, let us change this, seeing the thief. This is verb ing plus subject. Okay, verb ing plus subject. V1 ing plus subject. So when V1 ing plus subject is in simple sentence, we have to use and in compound, and when. This is number 1 model. When in complex sentence. So let us use this and coordinate conjunction, and let us transform these sentence in compound sentence. So seeing the thief, the woman started shouting. Let us change this in compound. The woman saw the thief and she started shouting. As I told you that compound sentence has 2 independent clause. Actually, the woman saw the thief. She started shouting. Actually, both these sentences are independent. Both these independent sentences are joined with the help of conjunction. This is conjunction. The woman saw the thief. This is main clause. Okay. And she started shouting. This is coordinate clause. Why we say this coordinate clause means this is coordinate conjunction. As this sentence is started with coordinate conjunction, we decide that it is a coordinate clause. Okay. Compound sentence has one main clause and the other is one or more coordinate clause. And here these 2 sentences, the woman saw the thief, that is independent clause. She started smiling, also independent. Okay. But these 2 independent clauses are joined by the help of coordinate conjunction. So we use, when we see being verb ing plus subject in simple sentence, we must use and change into compound sentence. Now let us change into complex. This compound into complex. So when the woman saw the thief, she started shouting. See, when the woman saw the thief, she started shouting. Whereas in complex sentence, one is independent and the other is dependent. See, when I read these, when the woman saw the thief, then you are waiting for me to complete the sentence, isn't it? This is incomplete sentence. When the woman saw the thief, what happened? You are waiting for me to complete the continuation. When the woman saw the thief, she started shouting. This is independent. Independent is nothing but it is main clause. She started shouting is main clause. When the woman saw the thief is, that is subordinate clause. Subordinate clause is nothing but it is dependent clause. Subordinate clause is nothing but it is dependent clause. Okay. When we see, I told you that when you see verb ing form plus subject, you have to use and in compound and convert this sentence, combine the sentence into compound. And when we see verb ing plus subject in simple and in compound, we have to use when in complex. Okay. And now next example. The old man is too weak to walk. The old man is too weak. This is main clause. The old man is too weak. This is main clause. This is to infinitive. 2 plus V1, that is infinitive. Okay. This is main clause. Okay. This is phrase. Infinitive or phrase. One main clause and one phrase. This is simple sentence. So when we say to here, to in simple sentence. When we say to walk, that means the old man is to walk. When we say to walk, then how we change into simple compound sentence? The old man is very weak. The old man is very weak and he cannot walk. Okay, very weak. When to is used in simple, we use very in compound. See here, the old man is very weak. He cannot walk. Both are independent. We join these two sentences with the help of conjunction, isn't it? So this is main clause and he cannot walk is coordinate clause. Okay. In compound sentence, we join the two independent sentences with the help of conjunction. This is main clause. This is also independent clause. Okay. We have two independent clause in compound sentence. Whereas when we come to the complex sentence, we have one independent clause and one is dependent clause. Now next, let us see the next one. This is changed into complex. How we have to change into complex? Let us see. The old man is so weak that he cannot walk. Okay. The old man is so weak. See, this is main clause. The old man is so weak that he cannot walk. This is subordinate clause. This is main clause means this is independent clause. This is independent. No. Complex. Yes. The old man is so weak. The old man is so weak. It is this is independent. So it is not dependent. Whereas when we read this, that he cannot walk, means you are waiting for me to complete the sentence, isn't it? It is not the total sentence. It is not. It does not give any full meaning. So it is dependent. That's why it is dependent. Okay. Understand? When we use to in simple, we use very in compound, and when we use this and this in simple and compound, we use so that in complex. This is the second model. Okay, that is the second model. When we use 2-2 in simple, we have to use very in compound, and we have to use so that in complex. Okay, now next is third model. In spite of rain, Geeta went to college. Here Geeta went to college is main clause. Main clause means group of words with subject and verb. In spite of rain, this is phrase. In spite of rain means in spite of, this is prepositional phrase. Okay, this is phrase. One phrase and one main clause. Okay, in spite of rain. When we use in spite of, that is preposition. When we use in spite of in simple sentence, how do we change this in compound? So there was rain. There was rain, but Geeta went to college. We use but here in compound. We use but. Okay. There was rain. There was rain. This is main clause. There was rain. It is a complete sentence. We have some meaning. But Geeta went to college. When we remove this but, Geeta went to college, this is also independent. Geeta went to college, this is also independent. So both independent clause are joined by using conjunction. So, okay, both independent clause are joined by using conjunction in compound sentence. Okay, there are two independent sentences in compound sentence. This is main clause, but Geeta went to college is coordinate clause. Okay, coordinate clause. Okay, next is when we change this into compound, let us see how it is changed into complex. Though there was rain, Geeta went to college. So what we use here? Though. We can use though, although, even though. We can use though, although, even though. Anyone we can use in complex sentence. Okay, this is the next third model. Okay, this is there is a rule to change simple from simple to compound to complex. So when we see verbing plus subject in simple, we use and in compound, and when in, sometimes we can use when, and sometimes we can use as also. Okay, as the woman saw the thief, like this also we can write. As the woman saw the thief, she started shouting. We can use so also. And in the next model, when we see to in simple, we use very in compound, and we use so some words that in complex. This is the next rule. And in the next third rule, when we see in spite of prepositional phrase in simple sentence, we use but it or still. But it, we can use but and it. But it or still in compound, and though, although, even though in complex. Hope you understood. Thank you for watching my video. Please go on watching, go on practicing. Please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next class. Keep smiling.